found that. Young king with my crown at. 10 racks in the fanny pack. Couple hundred in the Louis bag. Couple hundred need a G-Wagon. Big tax on my big spending. Big facts, no pretending. We back on the full sense. That good thing, yeah, I found that. Young king with my crown at. 10 racks in the fanny pack. Couple hundred in the Louis bag. Couple hundred need a G-Wagon. Big tax on my big spending. Big facts, no pretending. We back on the full sense.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stock crashing. Like an IPO, trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans. I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now they can't left and they so mad, it's like
good thing, yeah, I found that. Young king with my crown at. 10 racks in the fanny pack. Couple hundred in the Louis bag. Couple hundred need a G-Wagon. Big tax on my big spending. Big facts, no pretending. We back on the full sense. That good thing, yeah, I found that. Young king with my crown at. 10 racks in the fanny pack. Couple hundred in the Louis bag. Couple hundred need a G-Wagon. Big tax on my big spending. Big facts, no pretending. We back on the full sense.
yeah, hey, look what I got. New whip with no top. Cooking up no stove top. Ice cold, no snow drop. Big budget ass, big facts. Big money in the contract. Been running no contact. New record with the new tracks. Yeah, they been sending me new plaques. I don't really need new plaques. Nah, big rock with the suplex. Yeah, new rock got a new flex. Yeah, I'm current, I'm a new trend. Now boys with the full scent. Yeah, like I said, no new friends. We don't really need new friends.
Good thing, yeah, I found that. Young king with my crown at. 10 racks in the fanny pack. Couple hundred in the Louis bag. Couple hundred need a G-Wagon. Big tax on my big spending. Big facts, no pretending. We back on the full sense. That good thing, yeah, I found that. Young king with my crown at. 10 racks in the fanny pack. Couple hundred in the Louis bag. Couple hundred need a G-Wagon. Big tax on my big spending. Big facts, no pretending. We back on the full sense.
Swolenormous.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Testing. Testing, testing, testicles. Testicles. Welcome, everyone, to episode 1637 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular Swolecast, Beercast, Broadcast, Gaincast, Mancast, Pimpcast, Sleazecast, and Slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes, busters, hustlers, and your hoes? It's your boy, Papa Swolio. Welcome back to another episode of the show. Everest and K2 flex on all you beaches. How we doing? Let's get some more fucking things going. Let's get a little falcon going. Bring out the falcon. When in doubt, bring out the falcon. All right, let me bring that in a little bit. Let me plug this in. How we doing today, fam? Just forgot to plug in my phone here. Dun, 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 dun. We got some stuff to talk about today. We got some good stories. We got some new things going down. A new Red, White, and Swole episode will be available after this episode, so you'll be able to catch it on the podcast along with the Daily Swole after we're done being live here. I'll get both of those up. So let's get into today's episode. So shall we jump right in? Make sure you go subscribe to the Red, White, and Swole podcast. If you're not yet subscribed to all the podcasts, all you got to do is type in Swolenormous in your favorite podcast app, and then all the podcasts, all the shows will show up, and then you can subscribe to all of them. Yay! Fantastic! Let's get this beach out of here, shall we? The opening of the nut. Let's bust this nut. Cover your nips. Let's do it. Put some respect on it. Very nice. Looking good. Leo, Jesus Christ, you fucking lush. It's Thursday. It's Thursday evening. It's around 7 o'clock. Come on now, Leo. Come on. It's a Thursday. Thirsty Thursday for Leo. Anyway, welcome back. I got some tea here. Got some evening tea. I am ready to get into it. You ready, fam? Shall we do it? I think we should. Yeah, I'm ready.
I don't know.
I'm ready. How we doing today? What'd you smash?
But
What'd you smash today? Drop in the
kind of a
comments
big
below.
deal.
What'd you do today? What'd you do? What'd you do, fam? What'd you do, fam? Did you smash today? Did you go crush it? Oh, welcome to the fam, Beth. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Stoked to have you. Hey, SwoleFam, first live. You got to drop some cherries in the comments, don't you now? Just signed up yesterday. Honestly, paused sleep yoga to come in for a few. Very nice. Welcome to the fam. Welcome to the fam. Smash that like button. Remember yesterday when everyone went and smashed the like button? Remember when everyone smashed the like button, all of a sudden a bunch of people rushed in? Like I say on YouTube, make sure you smash that like button. Even on Facebook, if you're one of the few people. We got a bunch of people watching on Facebook tonight. Wow, how come so many people on Facebook tonight? You never know. That's why I haven't stopped completely streaming on Facebook. I thought about it many times, but right now, all of a sudden it's split, and then all of a sudden later on in the show, everyone tends to go over to YouTube. I don't even know what's going on anymore. I don't know. I can't tell. I can't tell where you're going to go. You never let me know where you're going to be. You never let me know. You always surprise me, fam. You always surprise me. You always surprise me. I did some legs today. How'd you do today with your train? Let's see. Amanda, it's too cold to continue running outside, so got in 45 minutes of the arc trainer. My glutes are sore. The arc trainer. What's that? Is that the elliptical machine? Something like that? That's an elliptical, I believe. Amano, crushed a deadlift, bench press workout today, smashing gains. Oh, let's see. Yow. Phil, my fucking legs alpha got ruined this morning. Water pipe broke. Boo. Boo. Easier to find my live podcast on Facebook. Is that right? All right. So one vote, one person, a little reason to keep going. Chat goes too fast on YouTube. Well, there's no real chat on Facebook. I guess there kind of is. It's like comments. It's different on YouTube, isn't it? It's split a little bit. Anyway, neither here nor there. I post I post where I post, so you can choose and you can watch me wherever you like. Wherever you like, you can catch the gains, right? That's the most important thing. That's the most important thing. It's where you need it most. Hashtag Swole season for a chance to win today's Swole card. Whoa, look how fast that's going. Hit the wrong button. Got to bring that up a little bit. All right, let's get into just the tip today. Shall we get started with the show? Let's get into it.
Just an inch.
Hashtag Swole season.
It's cold outside.
Hashtag Swole season. All right, first post today. We got it. We got it right now from Amanda. We got some Amanda in the house.
What's in the box?
We'll find out what's in that box. Amanda says, hey fam, yesterday I finished my very first round of the 90-day dash. Woohoo! Very nice. I'm happy with the changes with my body. My legs are stronger. My arms are getting there more slowly but surely. I'm wondering what to do next. I'm thinking about scorched earth, but my weights are limited. I've got a set of dumbbells. The highest is 15 pounds. I got a 26-pound kettlebell and bands. I won't have access to a campus gym for another month when most of the students leave. Should I wait on scorched earth or start now with these lower weights? That's a good question. So why don't you all... Now, of course, everyone in the comments is talking Swole season. Of course, the hashtag today is Swole season, but that doesn't mean that you can't do scorched earth. It's just a great time to do any program whatsoever, especially those in X. So what are your thoughts on this? I say you can start with the lower weights. You can adjust. Now, one of the best things that you can do is if you look through you should always look through your workout before you do it. You can post up in the group and post up maybe some more specifics like, hey, I don't have access to this, or how do I do this with the weights that I have? For example, you can get more specific with that with your posting. So you definitely can do it. You can definitely do it. Go get scorched. Go get scorched. You can do longer repetitions, more time under tension. You could do an extra round. You can do, some more reps and stuff like that. You can swap out maybe certain exercises that will maximize the weights that you have. Because some exercises with certain body parts, if you have 15-pound dumbbells, it might be way too light. And then all of a sudden, for example, if you're doing squats with 15-pound dumbbells, it might not be that challenging. But then all of a sudden you go into a single leg RDL and those 15 pounders will rock your world. So it depends on what exercise you're doing. And some exercises with some weights, you can maximize your weights, is my point. It's all about the angles. It's all about the mechanics of the movement. So certain weights, certain exercises, you can maximize lighter weights if that's what you got. Let's see. Loving Swole season, looking and feeling thick as fuck after just a couple weeks. Very nice. Josh, do Scorched Earth and add a burnout round like I did since I got light weights as well. There you go. Let's see here. Jared been busting some HIIT and intermittent fasting to lose all this extra person. There you go, brother. There you go. Matthew, smashed some mobility and brain gains. Sciatic nerve is acting up my left leg. Goes numb randomly, so I'm addressing that balloon knot and literal pain in the ass. Are you doing your foam rolling? You foam rolling? You getting in there? You getting in there? Your piriformis and stuff? Oof, that's painful. That's some good stuff. I need to do a round of some deep foam rolling. I need to get into that a little bit. I'm overdue. It's been a minute since I got into some good foam rolling action. Yeah. It's that time. Oh man, we're not getting the word out here. What's going on? Hit that like button. Make sure you drop a comment down below, but hit that like button and let's get some more people in here. Where is everyone? We'll start going live earlier. We'll start going a lot earlier then. Maybe not enough people can join in the evening. It happens. It happens. Let's take a question. Let's get into this. You want your question featured? Check out the Instagram stories or use the hashtag AskPapaSwolio. Let's get into this question. Bam. Should your back be sore from deadlifts? This is from Luna Marie 47. Should your back be sore from deadlifts? I hear contradicting statements on it. Well, you're using your back too. If you're brand new to deadlifts, it should not be the primary place of soreness. Maybe when you first start, it depends on the person, but if you have terrible form, you're going to feel it more in your back. You should not be sore. You should not be excessively sore in your back. If you just start doing deadlifts and you're building up with proper form and et cetera, and when you first get into it, you're going to feel it in a lot of places, but you should not be primarily sore in your back from deadlifts. And what do you mean by your back? Do you mean your traps? Do you mean your lower back? It's normal to be sore from training. The whole posterior chain is going to get lit up when you do deadlifts, but you shouldn't be crippled, right? In your lower back, if you're feeling, oh my God, you're feeling jacked up, being sore is not a problem either. At the same time, it shouldn't be disproportionately sore to other areas of your body. Deadlifts are very much a total body movement, but posterior chain is going to be fatigued, but you shouldn't feel disproportionately sore in your lower back specifically, for example. You know, one of the things that people sometimes do is they haven't deadlifted for a while. They go back to deadlifting and all of a sudden their lower back gets jacked up. But that's usually a byproduct of going too heavy when you haven't done it in a while. So if you're brand new to a movement, you're going to feel it in a lot of different places. But also when you first start doing deadlifts, you shouldn't be going very heavy. It should be all form and technique. It should be really focused on form and technique. Good question. And that's one of the problems with deadlifts. Deadlifts reminds me very, very closely to the same thing that we talk about when it comes to running. How running, as much as running, sprinting, you know, it's natural for humans to do. Most humans today aren't actually prepared and should not be running because they're overweight. You've been wearing shoes your whole life, so you're running fundamentally improperly. You have extra weight on your joints. You're pounding on your heels. It's not that humans should not be able to run. It's just that most people have their entire posture and muscle alignment and stabilization completely imbalanced. So they're not prepared to run naturally like they would if they grew up in the jungle, moving freely, barefoot, and being dynamic like that. So people should be able to do those things without pain. But even if you're morbidly obese, it might be a contraindication for you to even walk because you could have a lot of pressure on your knees and you can get hurt. So, you know, deadlifts is very, very similar to that because most people have very tight ankles and very tight hips and very poor muscle activation in their upper body, right? A lot of people are internally rotated, elevated, and protracted. So people have that upper cross syndrome. And most people just go right into deadlifting. They put a belt on, they think they can throw on tons of weight. A lot of people go into a standard regular deadlift because they watch Instagram videos or YouTube, or they just download some program where some guy says, hey, you should be deadlifting. Deadlifting is great. And it is great, but it's also great if you have great form. And then people go in there, they don't actually know how to train properly. They don't have a good guidance, a trainer or someone that's an expert in person. They are not looking in the mirror. You shouldn't be looking in the mirror while you deadlift anyway. And so people just like running, they don't know how to run properly. They don't know how to deadlift properly. And they start deadlifting and they might get away with not getting an injury, not getting away with it. But then as they progress, they're progressing with a shitty foundation. Their back starts getting sore. They start getting injuries, or their strength plateaus, and they're not seeing the results that they should be getting because they're not using the right muscles. It's not translating to other lifts the same way. It just compounds. So a lot of people don't start those things properly, which is a problem. But at the same time, not a problem we can't solve, fam. Ren, I tried kneeling hip thrusts yesterday for the first time, and the upper part of my arse is so sore from it. Oh. Let's see here. Got Papa on the 42-inch. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
I told you could eat my cookies.
Got another Swole card in the mail today. Very nice. Next batch of Swole cards will be going out soon. Next batch, the next swath of Swole cards will be going in deep soon. We'll be getting some more. All right, let's go in. We got a few more. We got some good posts coming. Let's see. Let's get one more, and then we'll get into our first post of the day, our first, shit post. You know what I'm talking about. Fam. Let's see what we got here. This one's from Katie. Let's see what we got here.
What's in the box?
What we got? We got girl from the SwoleFam. All right, let's see here. How do you mentally cope when you can't work out? I'm 22 weeks pregnant, and last night my sweet 4-year-old left papers on the stairs. Jesus Christ. I slipped on them in the dark and fell down almost the whole staircase, almost entirely on my right hip. Now, between that pain on the right and the sciatica pain on the left, everything hurts. I know I need to rest the injury, but I also know sciatica pain means I'm already not moving enough, just feeling discouraged. Did you go to the doctor? And I'm assuming I'm surprised you didn't mention that you went to the doctor. If you're 22 weeks pregnant and you fell down the stairs, you fell down almost the whole staircase. I want to know, is there follow-up on this post that she went to the doctor and got checked out, that her baby's okay and everything? I'm surprised that didn't get addressed here in this post. But I'll assume that, I'm assuming, let's just assume that happened as a standard, obvious thing to do. I'm assuming. I'm just surprised. I'm surprised that doesn't, because she didn't mention it. Let's just assume that that's the default, I would hope. Okay. So your 4-year-old left papers on the stairs. You don't look where you walk? I'm not trying here to criticize you. Of course you're going to look from now on, but keep an eye on things. Hold on to the sides. Hold on to the railing. Be careful. Be careful. Take care of yourself. Get that 4-year-old in check. Let's see. Spank that beesh. Okay, let's see. How do you mentally cope when you can't work out? Well, what do you mean you can't work out? Are you told not to work out just because you fell, you have to rest physically because of your pregnancy, or because of your pain? You need to rest the injury, but I also know sciatica pain means I'm already not moving. I mean, depending on what you can do. Can you sit? You could do chair yoga. You could move a little bit. You could meditate, take care of your nutrition. Just got to do stuff. Got to keep yourself occupied. Just got to keep yourself occupied with other hobbies or other things to do. Journaling, meditation. Meditation is always wonderful. If you have a 4-year-old, you might not still have a lot of time. Are you completely bedridden, or are you just in pain? You can't do walking lunges, for example. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Dun, 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 dun. All right. So we need some more feedback on that post. Make sure you go make sure that she, go make sure that she, that she went to get that checked out, please. Please. Cindy, you can work out when pregnant minimally. It depends. You can work out pretty intensely. Depends on what your body's used to before you're pregnant. As long as your doctors, as long as your pregnancy allows for it. As long as your medical team says okay, just make sure you get checked out. Yeah, you can still move it. It sounds like because she fell, she's been in pain. It says now between that pain on the right and the sciatica pain on the left, everything hurts. So she's probably also discouraged and pissed off that she slipped on papers and now she can't do what she was doing before. I wonder what she was doing exactly before here, but Katie, if you're listening, please make sure you go to the doctor and get checked out. Please. All right. Drop some dookie in the comments below. Remember, if you want to learn more about joining the SwoleFam, SwoleFam's the tits. Earlier this week, we had some great releases. How many of you tried the new yoga class with Alex? So we got a new yoga class. We got some new organ recipes. We got 3 new meditation, 3 new brain gains sessions. That's all available for members. And we got some new stuff over at Swolenormous Apparel. Remember, SwoleFam, you get 20% off apparel. So now's the time to go to swolenormousapparel.com and use your discount. The link is in your Get Started series. It's also, I've been texting it to you repeatedly, but I'll send it out again because we do have some new stuff, some new masks, etc. So now's the time if you want to get gifts, if you want to get hoodies just before the holidays, because shipping is going to get, as always, shipping gets crazy once the holidays come around. And the election, less than a few days away, right? So wait, Monday, tomorrow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 5 days away. Maybe we'll get a response this year. Maybe we'll find out who's the president this year. You think? You think it's going to be hotly contested? All right, let's get into our first dookie post. We got one from Sleepy Ruby. I can't wait to get into this poop. Let's see what we got here. Sleepy Ruby on the Twitter. You deserve to take up space. Fuck anyone who says otherwise. Fuck yourself. Hashtag fat acceptance. Hashtag fat liberation. Liberate the fat people. Hashtag out fat. What does out fat mean? I don't know what that means.
Matt Damon.
I don't know what that means. I don't know what out fat means. What's up, Michelle? I recently started yoga and kettlebells. Then I found this channel. Definitely opened my eyes to a lot of bullshit being spewed online. No joke about that. No question. A lot of bullshit. There was some bullshit on one of my posts. I have an ad that's telling women. Let's see. I'll read this. I took a screenshot. I have an ad running on Facebook and Instagram that's encouraging women to lift weights. Like, ladies, you need to lift weights. I'll read this out. I'll actually read this to you. That way I won't share the picture. I'm not going to blow up this person, but it's in the comments, and it's geared towards women. And it's like, women, I forget exactly. I didn't really rewatch the ad, but essentially I'm telling people not to make excuses, because we talk about this a lot. You objectively, black and white, very binary. Either you get your shit done or you don't. Now, I know that when you have kids, when you have 2 jobs, if you're going to school, yeah, you have less time. I get it. I know what it's like to not have time. Trust me, I used to work 17 and a half hours a day, literally, and that it wasn't doing this. So, I mean, I do know what it's like to work your ass off and have responsibilities and drive long distances to work. Like, I get it. So the video is saying that women need to lift weights, and because objectively, either you work out or you don't, you take care of your health or you don't, a reason or an excuse, those are the same things, right? If you're not working out, if you're using your kids, a lot of women, and I don't have kids, and I put this out there right away. I don't have kids, so I'm not saying you have a lot of time, but if you're going to use having children as a reason / excuse, same thing, to not work out, that's not good, because it doesn't matter if you have 5 kids or 10 kids or no kids. Either you work out or you don't. Okay. Your body and your health doesn't care. It doesn't care if you have a lot of responsibility. I'm not saying it's easy. I'm not saying it's not going to take a lot of effort, but of course things take effort. Shocker. It's not something that people want to hear just because it makes them feel sensitive. So anyway, someone was responding pretty much saying that they posted like an eye roll emoji. Let me see here. An eye roll emoji. Eye roll emoji. And I responded because I go into the ads. I want to see what people respond if they have any questions. So I said, problem. And the woman responds, actually, yes, your video started off good, but once you start targeting women with children having, quote, excuses and saying you don't know why, didn't say that, but okay. And, quote, it's a weird thing to think about it. A load of BS. I guess you wouldn't know, and it's probably weird because you can't relate to being a mother and taking care of a household. I don't think all women that have kids let it be their excuse to not take care of their health and run them over. Perhaps focus on a message that tells women, even with your busy schedule, they can squeeze in a workout and find healthy food choices. That's a lifestyle rather than you thinking they're weird and full of excuses because they have children. Of course, I never said anything of the sort. This is someone obviously internalizing and taking offense because they have kids. Okay, look, I didn't tell anyone to have kids. That's your fucking choice. So one, if you have kids, it's your choice. You had kids. Okay. You had kids. That's your choice to have them. So if you don't have a lot of time now, okay, well, that's your fucking choice. One. So anyway, like my point being is, which is great. My point is if you have kids or you don't have kids, either male, female, young, old, you still need to take care of yourself. My point is it doesn't matter if you have kids. Don't use that as an excuse. I do know you might have very limited time, but my whole point is, you know my approach. It's not coddling people. I'm not going to be like, you can still do it. It's not the approach. So she obviously took it personally, but it's okay. It continues. Then follow-up statement. So another comment right after says, clearly someone who is trying to build a female clientele, you're not hitting the right note.
Matt Damon.
What do you think, ladies? What do you think? Am I not hitting the right note with building a female audience? I think most of you watching are female. It's so funny. Clearly someone who is trying to build a female clientele, you're not hitting the right note. I'm not hitting your note. I prefer to have women that want to kick some fucking ass and not make excuses. But hey, says, you lost my attention once you started to act like you understand by putting down mothers with excuses. I'm not putting mothers down with it. Give me a break. Stop whining.
Come on, stop whining.
I'm not putting down mothers. Give me a break. All right, so it continues. Let me see here. So I respond, and I'm ready to like, oh, I get to go in the comments. So I respond, not putting down anyone. You just take it as such. No worries. You don't need to check out the content if you don't want. This is an ad for the ebook. Like this is an ad for an ebook. It's an ad for just the 7 pillars. It's not, hey, you have to join now. No, it's just here. Download the ebook. There's always offers or more information if you want it, but fundamentally here's a free ebook. Start there. And then responded, thanks. Like I said, you lost my attention midway though. Plus I train with someone else anyway. A female that understands women and mothers. Thanks, though. Oh, I lost her attention. So I said, I respond, apparently I got your attention in the comments, like literally going back and forth in the comments. Yeah, I lost your attention, right? I don't have your attention. Too bad I didn't catch your attention. Too bad I lost your attention halfway through the video, yet you're responding to me like 7 times in the comments. Apparently got your attention in the comments. Enjoy your training. Glad you're getting after it considering your circumstances. Dun, 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 dun.
Yow.
He's heating up.
Yow.
Considering your unique and rare circumstances, I'm so glad you're getting it in. Your unique struggles for being a mother. Your rare and unusual circumstance for having a child. No one else has ever done that. No one else has ever had a child. Ever. You're the only one. You're the only one to ever have children. I mean, there aren't 7.5 billion people in the world for any other reason besides that. Because we've learned here that you don't have, not all women get periods, right? Or not all that get periods are women. Something like that. I just learned that recently. Didn't you know that you don't have to be a woman to get your period? I think they call it getting ass raped in prison, but I could be wrong. Anyway, all right.
Matt Damon.
So anyway, I thought that was funny. Christina Lanaski, the Daily Swole podcast got me through marathon training. Thank you so much for pushing me through the hours and miles upon miles of training. You're very welcome. Congratulations. God, marathons. You peeps are insane. God, marathons. Good for you. Bren Ven, I prefer someone straightforward who doesn't coddle us for being delicate women. You kick everyone's ass in gear, man, woman, or otherwise. Team Swole slut. Or otherwise. Yeah, who knows? Whatever you want to be. Whatever you want to be. Whatever you want to be, light your ass on fire. You know, it's, obviously I'm not a woman, and I would say I don't have kids. I've also just chosen not to have them yet. I mean, that's my choice. If you have them, that's great. All the power to you. You have the ability and the right, and good for you. We have to continue populating the earth, right? So if it's your choice to have kids, good. I'm sure you love them. I'm sure you care about them. But again, there's no need to complain. There's no need to whine about it. And there's no need to get pissed off at me because I tell you not to make your kids an excuse. I'm not being mean about it. It's true. A lot of women do. A lot of women say, oh, I'm so busy, I can't do this. It doesn't mean it's not a more valid excuse. You don't have a lot of time. That's a fact. You have responsibilities that you took on yourself. If you take on responsibility, you're going to have less time for other things. Your kids are always going to be a priority. So guess what? That means that other things need to be prioritized even more efficiently. And you're going to have to prioritize your workouts over watching Netflix. You're going to have to prioritize your workout over taking a relaxing bath or something. You're going to need to bump your workouts higher up on the chain because your kids are going to come first in most situations. That's all I'm saying. What I'm saying is that objectively, it has nothing to do with your ability. Oh, someone else said something about mansplaining and I let her fucking have it. I was like, get your woke shit out of my comments. She said I was mansplaining. I'm like, oh my God, you're going to bring that into my house? Get out of here.
Matt Damon.
I'm not going to let you get away with that. I was like, take your woke nonsense elsewhere or something. I can't wait till I read that response. But bottom line, it doesn't matter if it's a reason or an excuse. Did you work out today? No. Okay. That's literally all that needs to happen. Did you do your mobility today? No. Okay. Why? Did your car catch on fire? Did your house catch on fire? Did you just not feel like it? Does it matter? Again, does it matter? The result is you did or you did not. 1 or 0. You worked out or you didn't work out. You did your mobility or you didn't. You ate the foods that you should have been eating or you didn't eat the foods that you should have been eating. You meditated or you didn't. The good thing about meditation, the good thing about a lot of this stuff is, hey, you can be more active during your day. You could take the stairs instead of the elevator. You can park at the end of the parking lot instead of parking right next to the door. You can start practicing mindfulness throughout your day. So it's not just the 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes when you're practicing. You start carrying that mindset throughout the day. So you're always kind of in this awareness, mindfulness meditation. Like you'll get better at making it more a part of your lifestyle, but objectively, you did it or you didn't. Doesn't matter if you have 2 kids, 10 kids, or no kids. People with no kids don't work out. Some people with 4 or 5 kids and 2 jobs fucking work out every day. So don't tell me that there's no such thing as excuses. Why can some people do it and some people don't? Because they prioritize it more. So stop being such a fucking whiny baby.
If you can't be at least mildly interesting, then shut the hell up.
And I don't care if you're male or female. I don't want any kind of biche in here. And it's good. That's why do you think I say the stuff I do, even in the ads? I try to be as aggressive as I can so they don't take it as offense, because she shouldn't be a part of the SwoleFam. She shouldn't be following my content. It's not for her. She's not ready for it. So she doesn't want to download the 7 pillars or join. Fine. I don't want that kind of attitude in this. And that's why it comes off that way. Good. I don't mind those negative comments because as much as she might have not liked it and someone else or 2 or 3 other people, usually people that don't like something comment. If they don't like and they think I'm rude, they're not going to download the ebook. Guess what? Guess what everyone else is doing that didn't comment? They fucking click the download button and they're reading and they're taking control of their health. So the few people that think it's offensive, they left a comment, they didn't download it, fine. Many, many, many times more than them in quantity were too busy downloading it and getting eye and ear fucked with the 7 pillars of Swolenormous, then fine, good. Good. It's important for content. It's not necessarily intended to offend people up front, but it lays it all out. Look, this is what you get here. This is what it's going to sound like. If you get offended by this, you're probably not going to want to watch anything else because that's not going to get any better for you. Let's see. Ren, I can't even imagine not working out every day. I agree. Anytime a man gives a statement to a woke woman, it's always mansplaining. That's right. I like to splain my man to women. Let me splain something to you. How come you get that southern? Wait, hold on a second. Come on here, lassie. Let me splain something to you. Splaining. Midnight's anthem. A lot of women in my office like to complain that they can't lose weight and don't have the time, but they have the time to go out for drinks or drink at home at least 1 to 2 times a week. Interesting, right? Interesting. CG lifestyle. I have 2 children. I've never understood those mothers who act like they don't even have time for a shower. That's BS. Uh-huh. Yeah, see? Amanda, right? No one in the SwoleFam has kids, right? No one here has kids. No women in the SwoleFam. She'll never be a swole slut. You got to earn that. Yeah, you do. Don't be a beesh or a boosh. Damn straight. Silly beaches. Silly beaches. Silly beaches. Well, it's fine. It's fine. That's right. If you can't handle it, then you can't handle it. Oh, let's see what we got going on here. What do we got going on here? What do we got? What do we got here? We got another poop post.
What's in the box?
Oh my God, we got some male body positivity. Are you ready for this? Come on. Let's go in the comments. Come on. Drop some poop in the comments. Let's see what we got going on here.
It's the fucking
What we got?
It's the fucking Catalina wine mixer.
Monica Rodriguez. I have 2 jobs, a chronically ill husband, and still have time to exercise every day. You beast. Yow. You beast. Talk to me. That's what I'm talking about. Good for you. Good for you. All right, check out this post. We got some male body positivity. This is from Beige Panther on Twitter. And the post says, ladies, question mark, hashtag body positivity. And there's a picture of a muscular black man on the left and a morbidly obese black man on the right. And the post says, and it's a quote, it's like a picture, it's like a meme. Ladies, y'all gonna choose the man on the right because he's comfortable with his weight and promoting body positivity, right? This is exactly what we talk about. So this isn't saying, this is proving our point. It's because women want to be accepted. The body positive, pro-fat female mob, the woke mob, is always pushing, hey, you have to love us because we're obese. I'm big and beautiful. I'm plus-sized, motherfucker. I am beautiful. However, they don't want fat men. They don't want fat men. In general, they don't want fat men, right? So that's what the post is saying. Ladies, y'all gonna choose the man on the right because he's comfortable with his weight and promoting body positivity. So this is not, most of us are in agreement with this. In other words, they don't exist. It's trolling body positive women because they want to be accepted. They want to act like being obese is sexy, is beautiful, is healthy, is not a sign of disease or pending doom. and then I have to change my language so it doesn't hurt their feelings, right? The woke nonsense. But however, they still want a sexy, and I'm saying sexy, this is opinion, right? You might like the guy on the right. It's up to you. Okay. But you see someone who's muscular and lean. Oh my God. They want a muscular, strong, dominant man. That's just what most women want. It's evolution, right? So it doesn't go the other way. It doesn't go the other way around. And you'll notice this. Why do you think body positivity and fat acceptance, all the stuff that I cover, it's always women's posts? Why? Men don't do this shit. And I keep asking, you tell me. I don't see it. I'll talk about it if it exists, but I don't see it anywhere. I don't see pro-fat men. I see men that are taking care of their health, losing weight, fucking crushing it. And I see women that are crushing it. And then all of a sudden we have this fringe growing justification for being average for women, for female obesity. It's this weird thing. It's geared towards females. It's not geared towards men. It's geared towards females. It's trying to trap women into thinking that they can be fat and be beautiful. It's like, do you want to attract men? Seriously, do you want to attract men? Why are you trying to stay unhealthy? Very few dudes are into that. It's much easier to change. And I posted this on Twitter and I talk about it all the time. It's much easier. It's much easier to change your hashtag than to change your lifestyle. It's not easy. I'm not saying it's easy. It is simple. It's very fucking simple. The 7 pillars, like how much simpler can I make it? Right? How much simpler can it be? So again, for those that don't know, you could download this at swolenormousx.com. I'll put the link down below. I'll post over here. How much simpler can it be? Community, nutrition, training, recovery, mobility, mindfulness, and consistency. What else are we missing? What else are we missing? It's not complicated. 7 fucking things. You can't do 7 fucking things every day. You can't do 7 fucking things every day. And the last one is just the fact that you did the other 6. So consistency is just, hey, you did the first 6. Cool. You got 7. So really 6 things every day. 7 is just doing them every day. So number 1, community is making sure that community is also keeping shitty food out of your house, keeping shitty people and shitty things out of your environment. That's it. Pretty simple. Cut fucking shitty people out. Number 2, eating real goddamn food, focusing on quality. I'm not saying it's easy. You got to change habits, but it is simple. It's very simple. Elimination diet. It's all mapped out. Simple. Okay. It's more about what you're not eating rather than what you are eating. Very simple. Training. Fucking exercise. You can just start by going in a pool or walking down the street. Like, God damn it. I'm not talking about you have to do a bodybuilding routine and get on stage for a competition. Just start fucking walking. There's your training. Done. Recovery. Get regular sleep. Drink plenty of water. Stop being on Netflix and watching fucking TikTok all night. Mobility. Do yoga. Do some mobility. We have Swollen 7 mobility. You could also just do a 30-minute class or a chair yoga class. You don't have to get off your ass. Just fucking do it. Right? Mindfulness. Meditation. Do 5 minutes every day. Okay, boom. And there's 6. That's going to change your life right there. And then just do that every day. It's not a lot. Schedule it. Very simple. Very simple. What other things? Everything else is extra. You're taking care of your wellness. You're taking care of your mind, your body, your mobility, your strength. Very simple. And it always comes down to being simple, and always comes down to focusing on the basics. If you're not focusing on the basics, you're going to get lost in that complicated web. And most of the videos you're going to watch online, most of the things you're going to think about, most of those concepts, most of those approaches, sure, but that's a very niche audience, and most people focus on those details without really mastering the fundamentals. Most people don't have this all mastered. I'm always working on mastering them and going over them every day. You can't let up on that because other things are going to break down the road. Does it mean that a lot of people have great results that have never even heard of the 7 pillars? It doesn't mean that it doesn't mean that they feel great psychologically. It doesn't mean that they're actually taking care of their mobility. It doesn't mean that they're in peak condition. It doesn't mean that they're in just peak wellness. It depends on your life. It depends on where you're coming from. It doesn't mean that you can make a lot of progress before you see the negative effects of the cracks of your foundation. I used the analogy the other day, when you leave for port, let's say you're leaving in a boat and you're 1 degree off, you're going to be way off course by the time you go hundreds and hundreds and thousands of miles out. You could be hundreds, if not thousands of miles off course just by being off 1 degree from your starting position. So it's important to understand that there could be other things that collapse and corrode down the road if you're not taking care of yourself psychologically, you're not practicing your mindfulness, if you're not getting enough recovery, because you can get away with not that much sleep or poor sleep quality for a long time, but eventually that's going to catch up. That's going to catch up with potentially heart disease or other types of issues with psychological issues and, maybe hormonal endocrine function. You never know. You never know. So, Midnight's Anthem. It's even worse for lesbians. God forbid you want a partner who is fit and cares about their health. I had a girlfriend dump me once because I exercised too much. Bitches be crazy, right? Damn. Goddamn lesbians. Fucking, they're just in there conniving. Like, yes, we can play both sides. It's all good. It's all good. Just fucking around. All right, let's get into one more, and then we're about to go deep. Let's do it. We got a post from Hannah. What we got here?
What's in the box?
What's in the box, Hannah? All right, she writes, I had no excuses, fam. I was kind charge of my own food. I don't know what the typo is here. My own food. So this week I took initiative. I've been trying to pay better attention to my body and notice what foods work and which foods don't. Not necessarily the elimination diet, since nothing is technically off limits, though I am curious to try it and learn more about it, but by having healthier, better food prepared and available. It's easier to not indulge in something that will interfere with my goals. I've been a little AWOL from the fam, but I'm hoping to be more active here as I move forward. You guys are all such an inspiration to me. Aw, we love you too. We love you too. Thanks for posting, Hannah. And don't be a stranger in the fam. A lot of you are sitting in the back of the classroom. Don't be a stranger. Post. Put yourself out there. Put yourself out there, Beesh.
That's deep.
All right, we got a comment from John. What up, Jay? What you don't know does hurt. I thought it was healthy before meeting the SwoleFam without recovery and mindfulness. Pillars, retrospect, dead ass wrong. Me too, John. Me too. It's not like I've been meditating since birth. It's not like I've been practicing yoga since I first started training. That's why when I've created these aspects of Swolenormous, of the brand, of Swolenormous X, the 7 pillars, when I discovered these myself, I realized what I was missing. And this is how I would, once you have experience, you want to pass along that information. I wish I knew this. Like all the content that I put out is essentially, I wish I knew this when I started. Here, I wish I knew this when I started. Here, I wish I knew this when I started. Here, I would have done this when I started. There's a lot of things that I would have done differently. I mean, I'm glad I did things the way I did. I could have done things a lot worse, but at the same time, there are a lot of things I wish I had done sooner because it would have steered me around different ways. It would have gotten me through some other points. It's all hindsight. It's 2020. And that's what teaching, education, learning, and always trying to share and develop your skills. It's about helping people, shortcut stuff. Not shortcut, but avoid the pitfalls. All right. So let's check out this. Let's get this going in here. All right. We got another Duke post. Come on, fam. Come on now.
What's in the box?
All right. This one's juicy. Let's see what we got here. Let's see who this is. Who posted this? I don't know. Quote. This is an image. It's a little one of those infographic things. Quote, I need to drink 3 shakes a day. Another quote, I need to fast for 16 hours a day. A third quote, I need to not bring the junk food into my house. Just said that. End quote. No, girl, you need to slow down. What the fuck does this mean? What does this mean? It doesn't even mean anything. That's a weak shit post. No, girl, you need to slow down. What does drinking 3 shakes a day have to do with intermittent fasting and not bringing junk food into your house? This is the kind of shit that makes it out onto the interwebs. What the fuck what does this even mean? What does it even mean? I need to drink 3 shakes a day. I need to fast for 16 hours a day. I need to not bring the junk food into my house. No, girl, you need to slow down. Slow down? Forget the 3 shakes part. I need to not bring the junk food into my house. Yeah, why? Okay, why would you do that? Why would you bring junk food into your house? Yeah, what do you think? What do you think's gonna happen? If you bring shit food into your fucking house, what's gonna happen? It's gonna go into your face hole. If you're gonna go,
God damn it.
if you're going to bring the food into your house, it's going to go into your face hole, yes? You're going to put it into your mouth. It's going to go in here, and you're gonna be like, oh. You're not bringing it in to look at it. You're going to eat it. Oh, I'll just bring it in. I'll just buy it. I'll just put it in the back of the pantry. Bullshit. You're going to put it in your fucking mouth. All right, so I need to fast for 16 hours a day. Doing a 16-hour fast, that's skipping breakfast. That's nothing. That's fine. That's healthy. I do it all the time. Every day. Every day I do that. I probably do it longer. Let's say I had a little bit of steak a little while ago. So what, a couple hours ago? Yeah, I pretty much do a 16 or an 18-hour. I do that fasting window. I only eat within 6 to 8 hours every day. I just have black coffee, and then I have my fruit and meat and my meals later on the afternoon and evening. It's like fucking standard. Jesus Christ. No, girl, you got to slow down. No, just fucking stop talking about shit you don't know about. Why are you talking negatively about not eating junk food? Why is junk food the standard? What are you talking about? How many of you how many of you fast, or how many of you have a time restricted eating window? This is stupid nonsense. Jesse, fasting only 16 hours? Pussy. Oh no, you probably skipped breakfast. Oh, I know, right? 8 hours of eating from 2 to what? From 2 to 10 p.m.? You don't eat till 2 o'clock. Okay. Cool. I remember my first beer. All right, so you skipped breakfast. Wow. Interesting. Well done. Well done, right? Well done. Well done. Hashtag Swole season if you want a chance to win today's Swole card. Yeah, make sure you skip that breakfast, fam. Skip that breakfast. All right, we got some more SwoleFam posts. What we got here? We got this from Joe. Hey! Joe, Funky Joe. Good news, everybody. Just hit 141 pounds down today, aiming at the 150 goal now with 2 to go, with blank. Oh, question marks to go. Nutrition is king, and paired with consistency keeps yielding results. The best part is that it's the most controllable thing we can do. If you're injured, you probably shouldn't work out, but guess what? You can still eat well and move towards your goal, and it doesn't always need to be perfect to get results, but the better you eat, the better you feel. There's almost always a good choice of foods anywhere you go if you're willing to look for them. Good for you, bro. Good for you, dude. Fantastic, man. Fantastic. Keep on losing weight, bro. Just hit 141 pounds down today. 141 pounds down. 141 pounds down. Where am I? Hadouken! Joe is absolutely destroying it. Good for you, bro. Good for you, Joe. Killer. Killer, killer, killer. Hard to match up, right? Hard to match up. And that's the thing, though. That's the thing. You don't have to, your results don't have to look like anyone else's. Your results don't have to look like Joe's. Don't think you have to have all these results like Joe, because everyone's got different results. Just being consistent, just getting your first 6 pillars and doing, being consistent, practicing motivation or meditation, practicing your brain gains every day, getting into a good mobility flow, getting into a good recovery flow. Like that's all it takes. Just little daily reps, right? Daily reps, little bricks, one brick a day. Just every day, you're doing something.
What's in the box?
Thank you, Alex. Love keeping up with your streams, collective consciousness, and positive improvements. You see people's progress over time, and we share posts that, as they make more progress, they keep on sharing updates. It's fantastic. I appreciate that, Alex. Thank you for the post. Thank you for the comment. Man, it helps me stay consistent too, because I don't always feel like training. I talked about that all the time. No one always feels like training. But if I don't feel like training, I think, man, I think of Joe. I think of everyone that's crushing it and think, fuck, I just read a post yesterday or something, and this person that lost all this weight, they thought they couldn't do it. They went through a recent death in the family, X, Y, and Z. And I'm thinking, fuck, well, if they can do it, I can do it. And then I go and do it. And I want to do it anyway, but you just kind of need just to fucking do it. It's great. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. Keeps all of us amped. All right, did I just do a what's in the box? We got another what's in the box. We got Lauren. Post from Lauren.
What's in the box?
All right, Lauren. What you got? Question for Papa Swole and the fam? I got you.
I'm gonna put my nutsack on your drum set.
All right. I've recently self-diagnosed myself with knee crepitus. Okay. Basically, the cartilage of my knee is making an extremely loud crinkling noise. You should go get it checked out so you don't self-diagnose. But I digress. When I bend it, stairs, squats, you name it, I currently have no pain, but I'm worried about things worsening in the future since my doctors usually blow off my complaints as typical aging. All right, Lauren, go to a different doctor. If your doctors blow off your complaints as typical aging, no. Go to a specialist if you can. Go to a different doctor. I thought I'd see if anyone here has experienced this, a little background info about me. So you can drop it down below if your knee's crunchy. Because, I mean, everyone's kind of makes those noises now and again. Almost 38 years old, 5'3", 120 pounds. Work out at least 5 days per week, lifting and strength training combined with HIIT or running. I'm trying to correct my heel to toe running. I've started doing yoga 1 time per week again. I would recommend upping that. Let's see. But, it's a good start, but maybe you tone down the other stuff and do like a level 3 yoga or level 2 yoga. I've worked out with many trainers who say my lifting form is good. I have hyper flexibility in my knees and often hyperextend them when standing without realizing it. You can work on your popliteus. I'll have to show some other content for that, but it can help you with balancing out the strength in your knee flexors, and your extensors and your tendency to overextend. Has anyone had loud crinkling sounds when they bend their knees? Has this just been a harmless sound, or have you found anything that has helped improve it? So let's get some comments down below for Lauren. Let's see here. Slim, my knees have done that for years. I'm 46. Squats actually really helped. You might benefit from things like, more collagen in your nutrition. I'm not sure what your diet is like. You didn't put that here, but bone broth and things of that sort, that's really great for joints. You can also get, grass-fed beef, cartilage supplements and trachea and stuff like that, bone marrow supplements that you can get that may help with giving your body nutrients that can help rebuild cartilage, just nutritionally. I'm curious as to the nutrition also. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I get noise. I have like my ankles crack and stuff like that. And sometimes I get that with the knees. It could just be more mobility is needed. I would definitely get some more. I would definitely get an actual. If you're that concerned, I would definitely get some more medical, an expert specialist in that and on that. Oops. Let's see here. Pedro, yes, had knee popping and some crunching. Focus on corrective exercise and mobility and helped reduce and nearly eliminate it. Crepitus can be many things. If painful, go see a different doc. Krista, my knees are just noisy. Same with my elbow and jaw. My doctor says if it's without pain, it's no problem. That's personally usually how I address it because my ankle cracks all the time and my knees make some noise sometimes. I do a lot of mobility for my hips. I do a lot of sissy squats. I do a lot of knee flexion with hip extension where I'm leaning all the way back and I'm kind of folded over my feet all the way on my back. I do a lot of stuff like that. Really helps open up all the hip flexors, those single and double and two joint muscles that cross the hips. Let's see. So it really does depend, but for me, for my needs, because I used to get runner's knee or I used to get both. I used to get tendonitis in my knee, and what's really helped me is doing a ton of mobility and a ton of stretching, ton of yoga for the hips. And I'm always doing those types of hips and twists and mobility there. And like I said, the stretch that I do for the, I forget the name of it technically, but I do a lot of knee or hip extension with knee flexion. And that's really made a big difference, but also glute activation and making sure that your glutes, your gluteus medius, and you're getting that kind of hip stabilization. Because if you don't have that proper balance in your hips, there are a lot of muscles that cross both the hip joint and the knee joint that can have impact on both places. So if your hips are tight, it's going to relate down towards your knees. And also if your ankles are tight, yoga, your calves, your anterior tibialis, there are a lot of muscles in your lower leg and your ankle that are going to translate up into dysfunctions in your knee if you're imbalanced. That's a good topic. You know, we got a lot of stuff. We'll have a lot of stuff coming for that with in X. We'll have to, you know, a lot of stuff. There's a lot of content. There's a lot of content that's on the docket coming up for this season or this coming year too. All right. So we got one more. We got one more poo post. Good question. Let's keep on jumping in on that. And plus you can follow up in the comments on in the SwoleFam.
What's in the box?
All right. This one we got about Adele. Let's check this out. So there's a retweet. So let's see. Fat Fab Feminist on Twitter. Ooh, yes, a fat joke. Let me pretend to be surprised. That's the problem I have with fat people who become thin the second they no longer exist in a fat body. God, that phrase, existing in a fat body. They forget what it's like being fat. Their fatness is something they have, quote, overcome. Somehow they're better people now. Oh, stop whining like a little beach. They have overcome. Yes, they overcame it. They overcame terrible habits. And now they don't have terrible habits anymore and they feel better. And they're happier with their life. And they're being successful with their wellness. Let's see. Adele talking about her appearance during her SNL monologue. I didn't even know this happened. Quote, I know I look really, really different since you last saw me, but actually because of all the COVID restrictions and the travel bans, I had to travel light and only bring half of me. And this is the half I chose. Ha ha ha, dun dun ch. Right? It's like, all right. Oh, come on. Oh, yes, a fat joke. Let me pretend to be surprised. Like, that's Adele has been getting shit for her weight loss for months, if not years. For a long time. I've covered those videos. The second they no longer exist in a fat body, they forget what it's like being fat. I don't think Adele has forgotten what it's like being fat. That's why she lost the weight and she's not gaining it back because she doesn't want to. Because she probably remembers exactly what it was like being fat. Not comfortable. Now, whether or not she lost too much weight, that's up for debate, but who cares? It's her life. She wants to lose the weight. Again, if someone wants to be morbidly obese, again, I've said this many times. If someone wants to be morbidly obese, you don't hear me yelling at them. Look, I know people are morbidly obese, but if you choose to be morbidly obese and you don't take care of yourself and you're going to be morbidly obese, then, and you're happy with it, then you're happy with it. Then that's on you. But if you're going to be morbidly obese and then complain, try to play the victim, tell me that I'm not correct for saying that obese people have health problems, and you're trying to tell me that I have to say you're beautiful and I'm fat phobic because I'm saying obesity is dangerous and it kills people, like, you're out of your fucking mind. If you want to treat your body like that and you want to be obese and you want to live like that, then fucking live like that. Millions of people do. But if you're trying to justify it and change my language or change science, then you're stepping on my fucking toes, and I don't like it. Get the fuck off my toes. You're fat and it hurts my toes. Too soon? All right. Silly nonsense. We got to wash that out of our mouth. Let's wash it out of our face. We got a new member, Lisa, in the house. Lisa says, strength comes in many forms. The dedication and consistency needed to truly live a healthy lifestyle is often misunderstood because people make it out to be a chore. Sometimes it is. Sometimes I don't feel like working out. Preach, Lisa. I do it anyway, even if it's a long walk, because I always feel better after. Learn to cook, and healthy food becomes delicious. Make healthy choices every day, and it becomes second nature. The person I am now, 2 years into my journey, is totally different. When I started, I couldn't walk even 2 houses down the block without pain and being winded. Now I can walk or jog 5 miles or more. My VO2 max has gone from 23 to 41. I am fit, and that is a powerful feeling, and it keeps me moving. It takes time, fam, but you will get there, and staying there will be the most delicious reward ever. What an amazing post. What an amazing post to end on. I love it. That's a great fucking post. That is a great fucking post. That is a great fucking post. Lisa, you won today's Swole card. You fucking won today's Swole card. That's fantastic. I fucking love it. I fucking love it. I love it. That's an inspiring fucking post. That's an inspiring fucking post. Everyone should print that out and put that on your fucking wall. You put that on your fucking wall. I'm going to read that one more time, because if that doesn't light a fire under your ass to take care of your health, I don't know what does. So go and leave a comment on Lisa's post and let her know that you won today's Swole card. Damn fucking straight. Damn fucking straight. Strength comes in many forms. The dedication and consistency needed to truly live a healthy lifestyle is often misunderstood because people make it out to be a chore. Sometimes it is. Sometimes I don't feel like working out. I do it anyway, even if it's a long walk, because I always feel better after. Learn to cook, and healthy food becomes delicious. Make healthy choices every day, and it becomes second nature. The person I am now, 2 years into my journey, is totally different. When I started, I couldn't walk even 2 houses down the block without pain and being winded. Now I can walk or jog 5 miles or more. My VO2 max has gone from 23 to 41. I am fit, and that is a powerful feeling and keeps me moving. It takes time, fam, but you will get there, and staying there will be the most delicious reward ever.
He's heating up!
I fucking love it. I love it. I love it. Got me, that post got me amped. That post absolutely got me amped. So I see you commenting in the comments, oh, Lisa, moderate carb maven, same thing, right? Same diff. But make sure you all drop comments, blow up. I don't care if she's here. Just fucking blow up that post in the private group, and send us that email to support@swolenormous.com. Swole card 1637. Send you this sexy little beesh right here. I know you sexy. I know you sexy. No, I'm not gonna take the card away, Falcon. You better sit your fucking ass down, dude. Up. All right. At least the Falcon's not gonna bother you. God fucking damn it. No. Gotta hide your little tufty. Gotta hide your little tuffy. Oh my god. Alright, let's get this fucking party started. Alright. Woo! Alright, fam. I haven't played the piano in a while. A little rusty. Gotta get my little keyboard out. A little sweaty. Not bad. Yeah. All right, fam. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me for episode 1637 of the most muscular Swolecast, Beardcast, Broadcast, Gainecast, Mancast, Pimpcast, Sleazecast, and Slaycast in the realm. Oh, here we go. We got it now. Because when I flex, you flex. We all flex our biceps. Can you hear me in the back? Can you hear me in the back, motherfuckers?
I don't know how to put this, but
All right.
I'm kind of a big
Tomorrow, 1638. And of course, we're coming up on, we got Fuck 'em Friday tomorrow. Fuck 'em Friday tomorrow. Are you excited? Are you excited, fam? I hope you are.
Fucking Caroline.
Tomorrow, 1638. We'll have this podcast up. We'll have this podcast up in just a few, and also the Red, White, and Swole for today will be up. We got a couple funny stories and some other shit. Remember, we got a lot of stuff coming. We got the election coming up in just a few days. Things are about to get hot and juicy, and we'll be covering it over there on Red, White, and Swole. So make sure you check out the new videos on the Papa Swolio channel. Check out the podcast Red, White, and Swole, and I'll see you tomorrow for episode 1638. Peace, McGeese. Deuce, Magoose. Your boy, Papa Swolio. Out.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking.
Now get fucked. Get
3 girls
the
is
fuck
enough for
outta
me,
here,
so I
Beast.
pull out like the stock crashing, like
Get
an
outta here,
IPO
Beast.
trying to purchase me. This a
Fucking
private sector,
Falcon.
so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans. I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now the king left and they so mad, it's like
Then yeah, I found that young king with my crown at 10 racks in the fanny pack, couple hundred in the Louis bag.
That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you laid. What kind of game is you playing? We go hard in the paint, yeah. What the fuck is you saying? I only go where they pay. What kind of game is you playing? Yeah, whoa, my shit is relevant. On topic, my melanin is popping. I'm taking skeletons on closets and making new deposits. I'm in my element, no ollie.